time is 11 o'clock on this late Friday night, November 1st, 2019. It is time now for Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Friday night, November 1st, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins, 11 o'clock, and it is 44 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news is Beto work ends presidential bid. Amid financial strains and nagging popularity. Cavuto broke down, warns $52 trillion on Medicare for all plan. Kamala Harris closes campaign offices and fire staff in New Hampshire. Trump says he wants to read Ukraine call transcript of TV fireside chat. Aerial views of Maria fire blazing in Ventura County, California. Thousands remain without power in the Brockton region and around the Bay State as power crews and tree crews continue to clean up from that storm that blew through overnight with rain and wind. And take a look at National Grid in Massachusetts and the Bay State. One 1,957 customers in the dark with National Grid and Forever Source. $49 people in the dark. Wildfires ravaged Southern California again, but here's how thousands of homes were saved as it grows over 8,000 acres overnight. Donald Trump blasts House Democrats today requires an attack on democracy itself. 14 charged with trying to hire him to kill high school staffer. Trump taps cancer specialists from Texas hospital run FDA. TikTok said to be under national security review. UK election prime minister rejects Farage Brexit pact. Russia rolls out its sovereign internet. Is it building a digital iron curtain? Trump's thinking about Iowa for signing of China trade deal. Giant murals brighten the view around the Encore in Everett. UAW leaders approved Ford Labor Deal set to rank and file union members for final vote. Trump boasts of blocked 303,000 jobs reported, leading the economists to puzzle over his math. S&P 500 NASDAQ hit new record high as looking at the stocks today, Al. Up 31.13 at 27.347.36. S&P 500 up 29.35 at 36.6.91. And NASDAQ up 94.04 at 86.40. Atlanta says PSA is banned at 32% premium tech control of FCA. Brain toxins cleans during sleep could prevent Alzheimer's. One dead ever taken after eating tainted beef. Study finds yet another reason why you should really switch vaccine against measles and first flu this season. Over the death season report of Washington State. The city of Madrid agreed Friday to host the UN climate change convention next month after Chile withdrew from hosting duties amid protests in the capital. President Trump appeared on his plans to tap Chad Wolf as a new acting secretary at the Department of Homeland Security and Fire, but the department had indicated the president may have misspoken. Cyrus Kennedy had died of overdose and had drugs, alcohol in the system. Peter Work drops out of a presidential race. Plane crash at Florida's Stewart Air Show kills pilot. Diane Rio cancel special meeting to address budget stalemate. Randolph man pleads guilty to charges stemming from Gronkhouse break in Foxborough. Foxborough police confiscate guns and ammo, arrest man after mom calls. Otherwise, Halloween was hardly a treat in the Attleboro area. Ex-Attleboro man sentenced in 9 after 10 years in prison for less than 5-year-old. Foxborough boards will have a light agenda at Monday town meeting. Taunton, motorcycle riders was Strickland was hospitalized Friday night after a crash at Alfred Lord Boulevard. Taunton police and fire responded out for the Lord Boulevard and Worcester Street around 7 p.m. Taunton 9 gets blanked by Xavier in a non-playoff game. Taunton School Cups corner for New Resource Center. Man, vape detectors could be coming to Bridgewater Raynham School. Peter Chill News Time is 11:06. Time now for a sports report. The North Lancers football team made the playoffs as they took on the Foxborough Warriors. It was Jim Arts versus his mentor, Jack Martinelli, and the Lancer offense couldn't get anything going against this brick wall by the Foxborough Warriors' ass. Shane Kerrigan took it in for a touchdown in the first quarter, then a pair of touchdowns by Chris McNair as the Foxborough Warriors blanked the Norton Lancers at Jack Martin Field in Foxborough 21-0 as the Warriors move on to meet Canton in the semifinals. So I wish Foxborough good luck in the playoffs and thank you, Coach Oates, for a good season for Lancers. Jason Tatum hits a game-winning shot as the Boston Celtics over the New York Knicks 104-102 in TD Garden. Chicago Bulls 112, Detroit 106, Milwaukee 123, Orlando 91, Indiana 102, Cleveland 95, Buffalo 123, Houston 116, Golden State 28, San Jose 29, Sacramento 51, Utah 45, 51 seconds left, second quarter, and Dallas 58, LA Lakers 56 with 10-17 left in the third. NHL scores. The New York Islanders topped the Lightning for the 8th straight win, 5-2. Flyers over the New Jersey Devils 4-3 final shootout. Winnipeg 1, San Jose 0 at 4:58 left in the first period, and Anaheim 1, Vancouver 0 for 1 period end. Dallas 2, Colorado 1 with 17-16 left in the third. Dodgers free agent Garrett Cole clarifies stance on playing for West Coast teams. Sean Doolittle declined the wireless, but he didn't hang out with somebody who talked like that. And then New York Mets name calls for a new manager. Peter Channel News Time, 11:08. Time now for a Peter Channel traffic and trends to check. Beep on the MBTA. No long time train service between Sylvan and Tufts on weekends, but normal attempt buses provided between Sylvan and Haymarket and Green Line available between Haymarket and Copley to Back Bay. Showbus Police B branch service between bus calls and back bus 3 for 3 weekends starting 8:45 p.m. Friday, November 1st and 3rd, 15, 17, and 22, 2nd, 24 for track work in. Spring Line train 7:59, 10 p.m. from substation to bar. The substation over 5-10 minutes basket to the late arrival equipment. And Spring Line train 7:30, 10:30 p.m. from First Port 45 for 25 minutes basket between Franklin and the substation to the late arrival train 7:27 and Spring Line train 7:59, 10 p.m. from substation as bar to the substation over 5-10 minutes basket to the late arrival equipment. And Kingston train 056, 8:53 p.m. from Kingston about terminated. Train to McDonald issue and passenger board to the Red Line continues service to substation. Soda train 9:27, 10:04 p.m. from substation to board. Substation over 5-10 minutes basket to labor with equipment and the fares they are looking good. Okay, looking at the highways and byways and Apartments facility looking good. Newport Bridge on both ends is backed up. Route 4, both is bound with 102 next third. 79 northbound side also a fall river stretch. Cape byways are looking good. Route 3, both ends back between Rugland and 53 in Hanover. 95, both ends back between 27 Sherman and 128 in Canton. Mass back westbound to the new corner. 93, northbound side on the Bedford stretch. Route 1, northbound side to the River down to Saugus End. 393, 95, looking good from except the 93, the northbound side, low on 213 and 2, and then 495, northbound side, the low between Route 2 and 2A in the Littleton stretch. South to back. 29 westbound side, Little Sort of Shrewsbury stretch, and Mass back on westbound side, low side to Route 91 in the Springfield area, and 84 westbound side, low sort of Newtown, Connecticut stretch, and 95 on the southbound side, also New Haven and Milford, and both ends on the 95, so in Greenwich, Connecticut, New Hampshire highways are Lincoln, Main Turback, southbound side, also 22 in Gray, Maine, and 87 southbound 89, southbound side, so upstate Vermont, hours 15 and 55 on the northbound side, so in South Quebec, around the U.S. Canadian border. Peter Joe's time is 11:11 down for weather report. Clear skies, low 29 degrees, light west wind for Saturday, South Carolina 53 degrees, light river wind. So tonight, check the shot bay between 9 p.m. and 4 a.m. and clear skies, low about 36 degrees. Cloud wind anticipation 40% dew percent less than 7 inch possible. Sunday. Sunday, most clear skies 54 about 32 degrees, light west wind increase at 5 to 10 miles in the morning, northwest by about 6 miles for Monday. Sunday, podcast about 52 about 38 degrees. Calm wind beginning to stop around 6 miles in the afternoon and strip of the light south wind for Tuesday. Check the shots after 1 p.m. Most of the time at 60 degrees. Calm wind coming south by 5 to 8 miles in the morning. Anticipation 30% Tuesday night. Most skies for 42 degrees. Southwest about 5 miles an hour for Wednesday. Most skies got 55 about 34 degrees. West about 3 to 8 miles an hour for Thursday. Most same part skies was 51 about 300 degrees. West about 6 to 9 miles an hour for Friday. Most skies about 39 degrees. And northwest about 8 to 10 miles an hour. 20 miles an hour right now in north of the day. Turn 39, and that's me for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Friday night, October 1st, 2019. Viewers, hope you have a good night with a good positive. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Or more important, hope you have a good night.